Are you struggling with turnover? Are you struggling hiring new people? Are you struggling keeping people on staff long enough to be trained? Or are you just struggling training the people you have to be able to address challenges on the shop floor? If the answer is yes to any of that, we at RGG believe that we can partner with you to help you with these challenges. And the ways that we believe we can help you would be through some of our training, our technology, and some of our consulting services. Hi, my name is Jason Robinson with RGG. I'm the consulting training manager. Today I'm going to give you a tour of MAX. MAX is our process advisor included inside the CoPilot. It's an intuitive, user-friendly piece of software that guides a user to get processes back to the optimal template that was established by a process engineer. When individuals are hired in the process industry, the learning curve is very high, very steep, and it takes quite a bit of time to train an employee to understand all the complexities of the injection molding process. And on top of that, turnover is very high, making the problem even worse. MAX can provide value to your operation by providing advice and master molder tips to help your employees get processes running back to the template. Let me show you how easy this is to do. Wow, I got some advice. Let me see what that advice is about. Quality was saying the parts were bad earlier, so I better check this out because I don't know what to do. I just started working. Material and my machine are in match, but it says my mold is red, so something must be bad. So I have this button here that says Start Advice. So right here are looks like there's some general checks. So it's telling me to check my barrel temperatures, dryer set points, hot runner temperature set points, the water, the mold temperature controller, and lastly, the tonnage. So I would take the setup sheet and verify that the barrel temps are set where they need to be. Yep, they're matches. This material is not dried, so previously this job was, someone did this and said the dryer is not applicable because we don't dry this resin. The next thing is the hot runner set points. This is the cold runner mold. So there's nothing for me to check on the hot runner, so it's a not applicable also. The water, so the mold temperature controller, it says it should be at 120. Yes, it's set on 120, so I'm gonna say it matches. And then the last thing there is the tonnage. Tonnage is set at 30 tons and it should be at 30 tons, so I'm gonna say matches. Now, if any of those things did not match, I would correct them and I would check fixed, all right? If I have to fix something, it's gonna make me wait 30 minutes, except for the tonnage. If it's anything temperature related, that takes time to adjust, so we allow 30 minutes for those temperatures to change and stabilize. Okay, so right here is the advice that Max has given me. It's telling me to decrease the hold pressure set point. It says why peak end of cavity is above target and does not match the template. You may have to take hold pressure off template, but that's okay. So it's telling me that I may need to adjust hold pressure, and if it does, the hold pressure setting on the machine doesn't match the template, that is okay, because our goal is to match the end of cavity that is out of template. Down here, it tells me the template value, the current value, and the numerical difference for the peak end of cavity pressure and the hold pressure. So the peak end of cavity is red, that's what's out. The machine setting that I need to change is the hold pressure. So currently it's at 7,100 and it says I need to go to 5,000 even. So I'm gonna change it to 5,000. Once I make the adjustment, I'm gonna say next, and it's gonna make me wait 3 cycles, which is a great just troubleshooting 101. When you make a change, let that change take effect. Some machines even take 2 cycles to make that adjustment. And while we're waiting, we give these master molder tips. So right now, it's preparing the material properly is critical to part quality. And I think there's 8 or 9 or 10 of these tips up there. So while we're guiding your employees to a solution, we're also giving them some reading literature along the way that could maybe help them solve the problem all by themselves the next time. And these are concepts that we teach in our Master Molder program. So now it says the wait is over. Let me know when you're ready to continue. And it says we did it. So we did it, me, myself, and Max. We got this machine running this mold back to template. The next thing to do on this is to click End Advice. And now we have to add a note saying, what the problem was, what we did, anything that might be valuable later. And we have a list there of like cosmetic defects, burns, shorts. You can click Other, and that gives you the ability to type in whatever unique scenario you have. All right, so I'm going to hit Save. And now we're back on template. What that does now is it puts a note on the summary graph wherever advice happens. So this is the advice that I just did, and it moves the cursor on the summary graph to a little note indicator. If I go to the Notes tab, it will show the details of that note, like what I typed, what the problem was, and what I did to resolve it. What makes Max stand out in the industry is the RGG knowledge embedded in the software. That is a tool that provides faster corrections on the machine and provides knowledge to your team. This is Max, a process advisor that can help you onboard, standardize, and enhance knowledge at your facility.